Hey, you're good.
Mine's in.
So did Jason Smith win a unification bout for two belts? Or?
He did a tremendous job in the weight room and carried over to the field. And, he's been, I told him I didn't like him at the bowl game at all. And I didn't like anything about him. And he's came back in January and doing some really good things. And it's paying off for him. He's a really good player.
He had a pretty good day today, didn't he?
He did. It was I noticed all three of those young defensive linemen for him. I remember they're all there. They'll be fine.
See Josh Knight make a play in the back of the end zone on a ball, and that's the type of thing you're looking for out of that position. Somebody to go get it and not afraid to put their head in there and dive out.
Somebody's got to make plays. And, I thought defensively, it's the way it should be the first scrimmage in the spring. If your defense doesn't dominate that first scrimmage, chances are you're not a very good football team. That's what they did, and they came prepared and played better than the offense did today, which that's a good thing.
Number 3, Jackson. He's covering awfully well.
He didn't look like a freshman out there, and that's good. It's good for the herd. He's a long, corner. He's got skill set. He's extremely tough. He's smart kid that graduated early. Like I say, he should be going to the prom here in a couple of weeks, and he's here playing for us. So that's a good thing. So he's on the guy. Keeps getting better and better.
Durant was flying around today.
Yeah, I noticed him too. He's what you're supposed to look like. Played like that today. So his whole deal is he just needs to practice. He's practiced the last 2 or 3 days, and he showed you that he's like a boy.
So closing speed though is really phenomenal, isn't it?
Reminds me of when I used to play. No, he can run now.
That might get quoted.
I think we cut you when you were at Hurricane. I
never aimed. I look like I don't know who I look like. I went offensive lineman running.
So if he works himself into starting caliber, you've got a nice puzzle there, a linebacker. Of course, that'd be a luxury, but
you just need depth important there, and there's more. You need multiple guys, as we knew a year ago, and I like that linebacker core. That's kind of been one of our strengths of our defense for the last couple of years. We're 2 defensive player of the year in our league, and we don't even have Trey in there right now. And that's not that he can't go in there and play a little bit, just for precautionary deals with a couple of things, but you add him to that mix, Tyler to the mix, and that's a pretty good looking group.
Assess the quarterback's play, Birdsong, Lynn.
I think they were a little inconsistent today. I thought, and they got a lot of. In fairness to them, there's a lot of things coming at them, from that defense, from multiple blitzes and some things they haven't seen a lot of. So, again, that's why that normally happens early on, in some spring, is the defense should be a little ahead of the offense because we haven't caught up with some of the schemes and blitzes and all the things that they're doing. We don't. One thing we don't do is we don't hold the defense back as far as what they're doing. So we're kind of throwing everything at them. And in fairness to that offense, they haven't seen a lot of it, and it showed today.
Yeah, a lot of the blitz package came in this week, didn't it?
Yeah, and we've had a lot of it, and Chuck likes to blitz. So, especially when you get down here in the different areas we're working, from the plus 50 in the score zone. You get a lot of pressure, and I'm sure they were getting it there.
Tight end, you know that Yurachek is solid, and you know what he brings to the table. But to have Bird emerge and be the offensive player of the week, what did he do to earn it?
He's a player. He's a player now. I think both those tight ends they're very similar in skill set, and they're both really good players. So they give us a lot of flexibility. And I think hopefully they can create some matchup problems because we can be in our 12 personnel with those 2 guys and come out in multiple formations because they're athletic enough to go out and play in space. So hopefully they can provide some matchup problems for us this fall. Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks,